Hey, I had a light bulb go off when I was trick-or-treating. Maybe it was all the sugar from the candy. You know, since day one, I posted, I don't know how many days and weeks ago that when these things first came out, that, you know, I just think these are decoration on here. Um, I don't see where they engineered anything for these. And I just think they saw that we buy these type of batteries. So they thought, well, the marketing department, not the engineers, sit there and said, well, we'll match that for them. It fits. And yeah, that should help with the sale of the new 18 channel standard receiver. And the engineers probably even told them, can we, engineer a new bus for that, and can we do some testing? And they went, nah, that's all right. And if you look up thread, that's what I've been saying from the beginning. So I had this idea is, well, let's don't plug anything into those at all, and let's just plug the power right into the bus. And this, to me, all along, this is just a normal everyday receiver, no better, no worse. That's what, if you look up thread a mile, you'll find that's what I was writing. I said, I just think this is just a regular receiver. They just solder these things on. So yeah, I thought, well, let's try that. So here we go. It's the same lithium pack. I still haven't charged it or anything. Lithium ion 5200 pack, just one pack. We've got 7.94 we're down to now. And not a problem in the world. Yeah, the voltage goes down to 6.94. So 1 volt, that you can drop down. This is all along, in case anybody's confused, this is a brush servo. This is a 46-inch high torque brush servo, not a brushless. There's no pads and no requirement for them, no regenerative braking current coming back up the line or anything. And in case anybody's confused on that, this, to me, I don't have, I haven't torn it apart and done anything with it, but I saw some pictures online. But this, I've always thought this is just a regular old receiver. It's 18 channel and it's fastest, which has the telemetry, and that's what I wanted too. I could still throw this on a smart ply and or any power expander, and it's going to do what any standard receiver is going to do. So that's what I've always been saying. I'll still use it. I'm just I really want to pop the case and unsolder these leads at a general principle. Yeah, I just think the marketing and practicality guys put them on there. But the problem is that they're not connected to this bus you saw in that picture up thread. They're soldered onto the PCB board, and I'm sure that the raceways are just way inefficient. And I started thinking about this while I was trick-or-treating, and I was thinking, these are right next to each other. So I put this one right next to it too, the power lead. And this is like standard stuff. I mean, that current is just going to go through that bus right there, which is much more robust than that trace pathway that I saw on the PCB board. When you think about the thickness of this wire, and then you think about how much copper there is on that trace bus that's running across that PCB board, it's you're on the order, I don't know what you're on the order of, a 1,000 times less, give or take another 5,000. It's a lot. And this is actually bigger material on this bus, the receiver bus, and they're all right together. And we already have receiver buses. We already know this is going to work with one servo. Talking a lot, but yeah, I'm pretty satisfied that I know what's going on, and it's exactly what I said from the beginning. This is just a regular old receiver, and the marketing guys said, let's throw this on there. And yeah, that definitely is misleading. That's what I think. I think I'm pretty done. I think I know what's going on. I think my first guess was right, and I think that's it. We can all talk about it forever, but I do believe that's the scenario.